Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and I am here with a celebratory hop for Miranda Weber and my Scrappy life for her 3,000 subscribers and her birthday. So I, took a layout of hers and I used it for inspiration. So she's asked us to either scrap lift her, or because she's turning 40 on the 4th, so she thought if we did 4 of everything, then that would be perfect. So I took one of her layouts, decided to use it for inspiration, as well as I kind of scrap lift with a little change on some things. But so I am definitely doing 4 of pretty much everything. So I have 4 different patterned papers to use. I have 4 pictures to scrapbook. These are 4 different pictures of my son, like the process of him working with some chopsticks. I have 2 different kinds of stickers that I'm going to use 4 of each. And then I have 4 different mixed media colors that I am going to use because she's got some mixed media splatters and stuff on her layout. So I have these 4 colors. And so anything else I add, I'm going to try and add in number, by 4s. So, and she's got at least 4 layers. So I really was hoping that I could work it out to where these 4 papers I've pulled from some different paper pads and collections, and I can just kind of recreate a big portion of her layout. So I've got my papers, my inks, my pictures in this layout. So let's see how this goes. So I start with a black base, just like she has. And then I take this paper right here. And this is from a mixed media, very thin paper pad from Colorbook. I don't know how to say it. And then I have this text print. And the text print is coming from a Sunny Days by Maggie Holmes collection. And so the black paper is a solid 12 by 12. The brown mixed media looking paper that's back there, it kind of looks like tea, it's been washed out with tea. That is 11.5 by 11.5. The text print is 11 by 11. And then I make this star paper, which is from Color Kaleidoscope by the Paper Studio. And that is 10.5 by 8. And then this paper here that's got like these little dashes. And that is, I believe, 10.25 by 7.75. I wanted that same 1/4 inch or around, or that 1/2 inch around, each of my, no, I was right the first time, 1/4 inch. Good gravy. It's late, you all. It's after, it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. So I got all of those cut out, and then I layered them up pretty much like she has on her layout. And I am going to share her layout up in the right corner right now. And she has, I think there's texture paste and stuff on hers. I believe she did hers for Mixed Media Mayhem. And, but I really just wanted the concept because I thought she's got 4 layers. I could do 4 layers of patterned paper, and I can maneuver my 4 pictures to work and then just embellish. So I took the inspiration. So the first color I used is a Distress Oxide by Tim Holtz, and it's Wild Honey, and it's very similar to the deeper yellow in that star paper. And after I get that kind of smeared everywhere, I then get out the Delusions Shimmer in Pure Sunshine. So that's going to add some shine and shimmer and a little bit more color. There's no orange in the background paper, but I really am going to bring some in. I was trying to pull some colors from the picture. My son is wearing a yellowy colored shirt, and I just thought that the orange would work well with that. So then I get out some Tim Holtz Distress Oxide in Walnut Stain because I wanted a contrast in the color. and there's wood. The table that we're sitting at is wood. There's wood behind him, and I felt like that brown color would work well. And then I used some Delusions in black marble, and I just do the packaging technique and smush that down. And so I felt like this was enough. I was giving myself quite a bit of coverage because I wasn't exactly sure where the pictures were going. So I don't feel like I wasted too much. And so I got all of that down. It's all attached. And so now I have these, all of my pictures are matted. The top two and the one on the left are all matted with a very thin border of black. And then the fourth one where he finally gets it into his mouth is he's eating a dumpling with chopsticks. No potatoes. Maybe he's eating potatoes with chopsticks. Anyway, it's potatoes. He likes their little potato wedges. So anywho, doesn't matter. When he finally gets it into his mouth, I matted that on that little hashtag paper and then double matted it on the black, just kind of to give it a little pop, because it's the final, picture in the series. So I put that down, and so these were just some fun pictures that I took one evening when we had just gone to dinner at our local Chinese buffet. So I get those down. I am using my my tape runner, but I do add that little strip of Nuvo Deluxe adhesive since it is going on mixed media and it's getting like tucked and layered. So I just put that down as extra stick. So I am loving the way this is looking so far. I pull out these stickers, and the first ones that I use are Francis Myers Incorporated. I don't know how old they are, but I have had them for a very long time. And I thought this was the perfect opportunity to use them while we're at the Chinese restaurant, because I don't think I'll be going to China anytime in the near future. So I felt like it was a safe bet to use these here. And I use 4 of them. I have some sushi. I have some chopsticks in the takeout box, a little Chinese flag, and a fortune cookie. And I do end up moving a couple of those around in a little bit. Now these circular ones, I have no idea where they came from. Probably a Facebook sale. I have no clue. So I pick 4 of them. One that says love, one that says joy, and then the other 2 have the words friends, I think, and forever. Or family. It says family and forever. Sorry, my chair is squeaky. Now, I have no reference to know if that is Chinese, so I hope I don't offend someone if that is Japanese or Korean or some other language. It is on this mixed sheet that has like some very interesting stickers, but it also has like Italy and Rome and Paris and London, so I have no idea. So, like I said, I apologize if I offend someone because I put something on there that is not from China. So I fussy cut a couple of the stars that were in that color kaleidoscope paper and just took the gold ones because there was already some gold and the shiny bits in the ink, and I tucked them in to where they would come out around the outside of the pictures. And then she has inked around, just done a doodle, at least that's what it looks like, around every layer except the base layer. And I did the exact same thing. I just took the Sig memory pen and I just traced from one corner to the next. This is a Sig, a millennial. Sorry. Again, this crazy chair. I'm upgrading soon, you all. I am upgrading. So I pull out my simple stories on the go journaling bits, and I had one that says China on it, and it's in a little noodle bowl, and it's got chopsticks. And I put this here because it's the perfect place. It fits really well. But then after I get it down there, I'm like, oh, now I have this little takeout box and chopsticks right above it. That kind of looks silly. So I carefully pull that up. I did tear it a smidge, but you can't even tell. And so I pulled that up, and I was going to put it up here at the top, but I think it's too tall. So I moved the sushi down to where it was, and then I moved the little the flag around to the top part. So and And actually, these stickers are titled Asian. So, geez. Anyway, I can only work with what I have, right? So, oh man. Okay. So I put the little takeout box with chopsticks over there on the left. So there's one on one side, on the right side, one on the left. And I like that. It's kind of sitting on a little shelf over there. So I finished sketching out, and I had to be really careful because where that gold stars are on that matted paper, I don't think that it would hold the ink. It would take longer to dry, so I got to be careful not to smear. So I decided I'm going to put the date on here on the side. She's got the word travel on some like tile letters maybe. And I thought, I don't really think I have anything to put here. I decided I would use these sticko numbers and just put the date right there. And I just left a gap and thought I would just leave the gap instead of trying to put like a little dash mark or something there. And so I did use the glue because it is going over like 3 different layers of paper. And so I didn't want it to come off. And so I get all that on there. And then I get out my enamel dots. And I believe almost all of these, except those red ones, are from Paper Studios, which is Hobby Lobby. And those red ones are from Park Lane. And I matched those because they seem to be the closest match to that red circle. And I do have some other red ones from Paper Studio, but they're a little different in the shades. So I use 4 colors of enamel dots and 4 of each color. And I just scatter them around. I made 3 little clusters of 4, and then I put 2 of them in between the numbers so they'd be like the dashes, and 2 on the little circles that say family and forever. And then I pull out the Studio G die cut, and there's some orange in there, and since that's one of the colors I'm working with, I thought, and it would complement the yellow and black and that brown, I thought I would go ahead and pull some things out of there because she has some like little tickets in a pocket over there on the right side. And so I thought that I would just add this little a speech bubble, which of course I tuck part of the speech bubble little dip in. I'm going to move it a couple of times until I finally scoot it down, and you can see, there we go. You can see the little speech bubble, like that little dip that goes in. So, and I just put a little journaling note there. And then I pull a little orange banner out, and I cut part of that off because I wanted to be able to tuck it. And there's no point in wasting the really pretty like rainbow pattern that was at the end of that. So I cut that off. And then this word that says the best, I cut the bottom of that off so it would go and rest perfectly on the top. So that brings that same orange color to all that 3 points there. And then I just journal about my son likes to use the chopsticks when we go to the Chinese place or ever order Chinese food at home. But he was having some issues eating these potatoes. Luckily, I didn't write on their dumplings because that's what I was thinking he was eating. Good gravy. So after I get done journaling, I am done. So I'm going to show you the close-ups. And I hope that you all will go to Miranda's YouTube channel and watch her video, of course, like, subscribe, and then wish her a happy birthday and let her know if you are in the United States or if you are international, because there is going to be a prize or a random drawing, I think, and that is for international and for local. So you should definitely check her out. She's got some amazing layouts, and I have enjoyed getting to know her scrappy life, and so I hope you will go and check her out. There are other people listed below who are also hopping along to celebrate her birthday, so I hope you will check them out as well. So happy birthday, Miranda, and congratulations on 3,000 subscribers. That is super awesome. I hope you all will come back later and see me for the best of 30 days of sketches for this month. And I believe tomorrow will be day 5. So have a great day and happy scrapping.